No. Uh-uh. Good boy. Yes. So we're not actually treating him very much, but this is his first time out, and I want him to realize that when he doesn't, this dog, you might not even see them, they walk far away from us, walk by from where I am sitting to there, and while he didn't keep his stay, he wasn't barking or lunging, he was just very excited. Like I said, he's a young boy, he wants to go play with the dogs. That's what he thinks all dogs have been put on here on earth to do with them. So it takes a bit of impulse control for him to stick it. So we're at the beach today hoping some more dogs walk by. Okay, let's go. We don't have to and get rid of this. So anytime he pulls on you too, nope, I turn in a new direction and I want the leash loose before I say sit, and then a correction. He was actually very good on the walk over here. He needed maybe one correction for not sitting. I saved it, but I do correct scratching, grooming, checking out the grass, because I want him focused on what he's doing. It's actually not that bad out today, but anytime it becomes cold here, the public disappears from the beach. But if we get a 50-degree sunny day, it'll be crowded. As crowded as it gets anyways in the winter. Okay, let's go. So you can see he still sees his friend down there. Good boy. Come on, let's go. Sit. Good boy. A little bit calmer that time. Looks like we have another dog walking this way from the opposite direction. So not big doings today out in public, just getting him acclimated. And then if I feel he's doing well, I'll give him a treat every fourth one or so, like we've been doing at home. Unless the dog's right on the sidewalk, and then I'll give him a treat every time he sticks it. But while they're far out, he should be able to stick it 4 times in a row. Good boy, good ace. That's his verbal reward. He knows what it means. Okay, and that's his release command. Oh no. Ace set. So correct. Good boy. So I've been working with him so he responds to the e-collars. I won't say the command again. The other person's still a bit away. He'll be nice and warmed up though, no excuse. Assuming they come by this way. She could go up the steps and go the opposite way. So this is part of the result of week 2 work. We've been upping the distractions at home so that when we come out here, it's not quite a here comes our other dog. So I'm probably gonna Turn him around. Okay, let's go. So that he can see. Oh, two other dogs. Sit! He hasn't seen them yet, but they're within the eye line. Oh, now we've got them. So I keep the collar loose unless I need to correct him. So he looked like, I saved the command, but it looked like he was going to go up, so he got a little correction there. Ah! Still saved it because he smacked his little hiney down. Oh boy. So now they're going up the ramp past. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Come on. Nope. Hey. Let's go. Come on. Nope. Come on, AC. So he's just very excited right there. And we're going to be a little bit too close because our car was right there. Ace, sit. Good boy. So they're right close near the sidewalk. This is why I got a little patch of grass where I can keep enough distance and still train him. Good boy, Ace. Well, even though he's terribly excited, I tell him he's a good boy because he's doing a good job on his sit stay. Is not an easy command when you're excited. That wasn't too bad considering it was the first time dogs were that close to us that he didn't know. I just saw, you know what I did in the middle? I just kept walking. Made sure he knew we weren't going that way towards those dogs. Good boy, AC. Another good boy. Okay, let's go. There's a dog. Oh, that's the dog that Ace was first interested in. So that's a nice far away one. Sit. So as he gets more and more, lost it, more and more comfortable, so I'm going to want to get 4 more. Sitting around dogs at a distance, then he'll get less and less excited as we get up closer and closer to them. As long as we're consistent in our work. It's a cute little dog. You can see him trembling a little bit, I think with excitement and not cold. He hasn't seemed too cold. So she's going to be coming up. So far he's kept it. Ace, good boy. Yes. So that was a good time to release and treat him. Let's go. Sit. So like I said, I think not that something couldn't happen when a dog's very excited to play with them, I think his motivation for getting excited is not defensive or aggressive, but play. Because, being free in daycare, which is great for him, by the way, I don't have a problem with that, but it gives a dog the thought process that every dog is there to play with them. And that's just not so. And so you get a really frustrated dog because they can't get to their playmates. Their owner's not listening because they haven't been taught of any other responses to that predicament. And there you go. Believe it or not, even though this doesn't look physically taxing, it's a lot of mental work for him. Especially since this is 42 minutes into our walk. Most of that just sits. I don't think we saw a dog other than the one that just went back and walked back the one we saw at the beginning in the patchy area and at the end. Good boy, Ace. Good boy. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Okay. Let's go. And the other thing about Ace is he is pretty, unless he's really in the height of excitement, distracted by a good boy, a treat, or stomping your foot or whatever. Sit. Good boy. So that's the other thing that makes me think it's mostly play and not like a real need to go and attack or anything aggressive like that. Just reactivity due to not being allowed to play and not being exposed to the thought that one can be around other dogs and not play with them. I wasn't timing that. Good boy, Ace. Okay. Let's go. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Alright, so at 14 minutes or so, that'll be about 1 minute. So see, I corrected him again because he's going to go smell the grass. That's a no-no, especially in the beginning when you're doing this. But also if you want a dog to actually sit and stay, you cannot be letting him do other things. Especially for a reactive dog. Even though Ace is pretty mild. So if I want to encourage him, I say, "Good Ace, good boy." Now he's ignoring me. I was wondering if a dog was coming. Usually he looks up at me there. Which is different than the release word. Good boy, Ace, which is not the release word. Okay, let's go. Ace might see those seagulls over there. That might have been what that was. Sit. We saw an injured one on the way here, and his little hard. He was broken wing in the road. Some other neighbors calling the wildlife center, so that's why I didn't call the wildlife center. And Ace was overly interested. Probably not in a play way, being that he's a terrier. But you never know. Oh, there's another dog way down there. So I could end this here, but I'm probably going to wait for that other dog to come by. If they do. And then if he breaks that, we'll have to do 4 more. That's the only problem with that strategy. it's not a windy, frigid day, so it's a good day to get this done. Now he's just looking at a person leaving. He's like, "Where are you, my friend?" He's a very social little thing. Good boy. He's a good ace. Okay, let's go. So we haven't gotten our 4 in a row under these less distracting circumstances yet. Sit. Good boy. So 17:37. Your next one, that person with the dog might be going the other way. So at home, or at my house, not his home, when he's at daycare, he has to not play with dogs sometimes, and then assuming we did good work, which we usually do, or always do, then he gets to play with his buddies. Ah! Oh, now we got to do 4 more. Nope. So most dogs generally learn to calm down when they're in a stay. There is a contingent of dogs that ramp up when they're in a stay. And so for those dogs, I usually move them around when there's other dogs around, like in a heel or something. If I can. You know, there's a point in time where it's a little bit too much to try to get them into position, so you do what you can do. Good boy, Ace. Good boy. Okay, we're back at 1, though. We're back at 1. Okay, let's go. Okay. Loose collar. Sit. Correct. There we go. Probably before we'll go, we'll just pump out 4 sits without collar correction, too. Good boy, Ace. Good boy. Okay, let's go. I think that was our 2. That's what happens when you're counting all the time. You get lost. Sit. Now, if I want to, after that, I'll have a relaxation on the walk on the way home so I can sniff something, but there are rules to that, which means you can't be pulling on me, tugging me, that sort of thing. But it's good because it kind of centers the mind, and he's able to enjoy a little bit of outside. Since he's been cooped up at at the house in the yard at our place. Ace, good boy. Okay. So this is potentially 4. Sit. Note to self, grass is a distraction. He's so cute. Terriers can make their owners really work for it, but they're really pretty nice dogs, especially once you get them trained. They're not quite as obnoxious. And they're smart, so they can be trained. Just, are they going to be... Oh! Nope. 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 So I won't repeat sit, but I will say no. So we're back at 0, potentially 1. Oh, I've been standing up all day today too, and muscles are cramping. Especially standing still, because you're not thinking about it so much. Now, if I had wanted to make it easier on myself, I could have started at like 30 seconds, which maybe I should have. So keep that in mind in the future. You can go down on time. Good boy, Ace. Okay, let's go. Sit. Nope. Good. Oh, it doesn't matter that he... Ah! You little stinker. You little stinker. No. We might as well just work through this little grass fetish now. Nope. And it's strange grass, mind you. Not home grass. Which is pretty typical. Good boy. Okay, so we're at 1 again. Ugh. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, Ace. Oh yeah, you're a good boy. He's a little sweetie, this one. Good boy. Okay. Oh, boy. Sit. Good boy. those silly ears. You got some silly ears. I should say there is some barking that he does, usually at the barrier. That's more what we call barrier aggression. Not necessarily true aggression, but reactive at doors. Not with all dogs, just with my pain in the ass, Shayna. She's got about the same problem. And sometimes they try to peek at each other and set each other off. Good boy, Ace. Good boy. Okay, let's go. All right. See if we can pump out a 4 now. Set. Ace says I was going to do it, you know. He's a pretty boy. He might be a little cold because there's no doggy around and I feel him shivering through the leash. We'll put his coat on next time. He's a very sporty coat. Standing still, of course, doesn't help. Good boy! Okay, so I'm just going to pound out 4 sets without needing correction, and then we're back home. Let's go! Or my house. I swear I'm not kidnapping your dog. All right. Set! 1. Good boy. Okay. Sit. 2. Good boy, Ace. Okay. Well, you know, I completely forgot about the rewards. Of course, they're becoming less and less important to him. Let's go. But sit. Good boy. Just under the radar. Okay, let's go. And he sneezed, so. But I wasn't waiting for him to, so he got that sneeze in. Sit. We're at 0. Okay, let's go. Nope. He's interested in the person now. Maybe the seagulls. No, let's go. He was refusing to move because he liked to smell. Sit. Too bad. Okay, let's go. Probably dog pee. Let's go, Ace. Come on. Come on. Sit. 0. Okay, let's go. Sit. Okay, let's go. Oh, goodness. Sit. Good boy, excuse me. Okay, let's go. I burped. I'll own up to it. Sit. So sometimes they'll fake you out like that, and then he got distracted by the large car. Okay, let's go. Again. Sit. Good boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared me too. What the fuck? I think he just blew out a tire. Is what that was. Looks that way. Sit. Looks like he's still riding on that tire. Nope, go. I know, that freaked you out a little bit. Sit. This will be important. We got this done. Okay, let's go. I know. Ace isn't really such a timid boy, but that freaked him out a little bit. Ace. Sit. Good boy. 1. Okay, let's go. Not really trusting in me that it's safe. I know. Sit. Okay, let's go. Sit. Nope. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Oh boy. Sit. Good boy. See how his tail stuck? Okay, let's go. Sit. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Poor thing. That was unfortunate. Ace, sit. Good boy, one. Okay, let's go. Ace, sit. Ah. Okay, let's go. He's distracted, that's why I'm calling his name. He thinks whatever made that sound over there is still there. Sit. One, good boy. Okay, let's go. Nope. Sit. Sit.